Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome to the King Kane Way TV. How's everybody doing out there today? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Just gonna let a few people get on in here before I get started on this marvelous, marvelous review. I'm going to be reviewing episode 5 of Chasing Dallas. So yeah, just come on in, waiting on everybody to come in. How's everybody doing? I finally can go fucking live again. I don't know what that was about with YouTube, but like literally every person that I talk to in the YouTube world, they're just like, yeah, YouTube does that thing where like they'll let you go live and then it's an issue, then it's a problem, and then it just got to the point where I couldn't see the screen, like I couldn't see myself, and I couldn't see what was being said down there in the comment section. So then I delete the YouTube app, re-download it. Now it's saying, oh, you need 1,000 subscribers. I'm like, which way is it going to be? You know, so like I said, I'm new to the whole YouTube world. I'm learning it. And that's just what it is, okay? So just bear with me as I go through this journey, as I learn it, and, you know, as I take my channel to the next level, okay? Okay. So can everybody hear me? I just want to make sure everyone can hear me before I get started. Looks like we're at a few people. So those of you who are watching, you guys can hear, correct? Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this review because I'm in Atlanta right now, and you know, I'm just having a really great time, so I don't want to be too long, but you know, there's a lot of shit that I need to say. There's a lot of things that I feel need to be called out. So we'll just get started on that, and we'll just do that whole thing. First of all, episode 5, the title is called Musical Chairs. And I just think that that is just so funny because as we all, you know, saw afterwards, you know, we saw Thriller throwing a chair and just being very just hashtag ouch. So yeah, I thought that, you know, Musical Chairs was the perfect, most brilliant name for the episode. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Do I need to pin something? Hide all chat. No, I want to see all chats. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Save, highlight, mute microphone, share. Okay. So anywho, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the goddamn episode. Also, I want to give a shout out to Akeem. If you guys are, you know, fans of the whole Chasing Reality web series, then you guys definitely should know who Akeem is. Akeem is an iconic cast member from Chasing Atlanta, season 1, season 2. And I just really, really love Akeem. And then now he's on production over there at G Status. So if you don't know who Akeem is, you definitely need to know who Akeem is. Akeem just pretty much just reached out to me, just, you know, pretty much just showing love and just letting me know to keep doing me, keep being myself, and just pretty much keep putting these hoes in their place when they need to be put in their place. You know, he also went on to say that, you know, we are originals. And certain people just need to bow down and just respect what it is. And just shut the fuck up. So shout out to Akeem. Totally love Akeem. I told him I will be giving him a shout out. So Akeem, if you're watching this, I love you, man. Thank you for the kind, positive, great, uplifting words. I appreciated it. I really, really did. So anywho, the show opens up with Premier and Ricci. They're pretty much sitting down, just having a chit chat, just to see like where the hell did we go wrong? Like, we supposed to be friends, we supposed to be cool, and then that game night, you know, things just took a turn for the worse. I absolutely love this moment to see them work things out. To me, you totally see how genuine Premier is being. You can see how genuine Ricci is being in this moment. And like I said, when I talk about Team Left Couch and how they all had that going on and how it was fake, I don't really say that about Premier and Ricci. It's more so Ricci and Thriller. You know, I just thought that it was just a convenient fake friendship, and I just kind of felt like Premier was just dragged into the mess pot with those two last year, because I don't think Premier is just like a mean, like nasty, shady person like that. Like I feel like yeah, he gonna throw his shade. Who doesn't? But there's a difference in just throwing shade and just doing it versus being mean and evil and hateful and just want to throw shade, want to throw shade, want to throw shade. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a difference. So yeah, that's that. I don't know. It was just a super, super big melee, and they both were just trying to get clarification on what the fuck is going on. Hey, really, BTV? They're really just trying to get clarification on what is going on. And Premier is just pretty much saying, like, damn, Ricci, like, you and I were friends. We were cool. You know, I know you had to leave Dallas because you were going through what the fuck you were going through. It is what it is. You know, I'm so sorry. You know, that, you know, if you felt that me and Antonio were, you know, getting closer than how we were supposed to be or whatever the case may have been. But, you know, Premier's just saying, like, shit, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. So if I want to fuck with your friend and be cool with him, that does not mean that I'm throwing you aside or me and you are not cool. It's just the fact that, hey, you're going back and forth dealing with what you're going through. You know, prayers for Ricci's mom, by the way, with his mom, and he was dealing with that and doing all that. So, girl, we still in Dallas, so we just keep on doing us. Now, what the problem is Ricci allegedly text Tonio basically saying, don't let Premier in your home. She's going to read your house. You know, just, you know, be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. So Premier's looking at it like, damn, we supposed to be good Judies. Why the hell is you texting this girl, telling her not to let me in her house? Like, huh? Like, that was weird. That was too much. Was Ricci in the wrong for texting Tonio that? Yes. If him and Premier are supposed to be good Judies and good friends, like, don't tell your other Judy anything bad about your other Judy. Like, it shouldn't cross. It shouldn't do that. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. Totally. Wasn't here for that. But then it goes on to show that, okay, so is Tonio like this big messy person that everybody is saying that he is? Like I've said, you know, I've had some run-ins with Antonio where I've had to let him know, like, you're messy for no reason. Like, it's almost messy just to be messy. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, you're just doing random crazy shit just to be doing random shit. And it's like, these are like friends. So, you know, you got Ricci texting Tonio about Premier, and then you got Tonio showing Premier the message from Ricci. So it's just, it's not cool. It's not cute. And I just kind of feel like, Tonio, if Ricci sent you that text, that private text, let that be what that is. Why would you show that to Premier to even get that started? So, you know, but then at the end of the day, Ricci should have never even sent Tonio that message about Premier. Will Premier read the girls' homes? I mean, he does do interior designing, so maybe he will come into your home and, you know, judge, you know, oh, that don't go right there, or that ain't, nah. But I don't know. You know, you got to keep folks up out your house anyway. You got to keep folks out of your space because people come with different energies and different demons on them anyway. So me personally, I don't really like a whole lot of people in my home. Be very clear, I hate company. You know, only my friends are allowed. I don't just like people just popping in and popping out. You know, you're not going to leave that negative toxicity energy in my home, period. So moving on. I just really feel like Ricci and Premier have a genuine relationship, and I just hope that they just continue to be best friends. I hope that they just continue to mend that. It looks like they're doing good, so I just hope that it stays that way, because I feel like if it's true friendship, you can talk about it, you can talk it out, and you can move forward from it. Totally different from Thriller and Ricci's situation at the end of the episode that I'll get to momentarily. You just see the difference. You know, like, if we are real friends and we have an issue, let's talk about it and get it out. But how are we supposed to be friends if we talk about it and then it goes to war? You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not cool. It's just hella toxic. And honestly, I don't know. Markella's looking absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what's going on. But I just don't like the way that he's coming across, just as a viewer. It just looks, bad. It looks absolutely ridiculous. Anywho. Then it comes out that, you know, Tonio told Ricci a different version of the story. He told Ricci that Premier saw the message a different way. When Premier's like, well, no, Tonio showed me these messages. So honestly, I totally believe Premier. I definitely think that Tonio showed Premier that message from Ricci just to get some shit started. And it's just like, why? You know? Why? But, you know, Tonio and Georgina, they're both from Streetport, so is all Streetport, Louisiana people like that? I mean, let us know because they're not doing a great representation of Louisiana for you guys. So we just want to know, is this how the Streetport girls do, or is there some normalcy in the Streetport, Louisiana streets? Okay, that's what we want to know. Moving on, because I'm all in all, it was positive and it's great. I did not hear Ricci say I'm sorry about, you know, the whole live situation he did. So I really want, Ricci owes Premier an apology for that. Like, that was too far. So I didn't see an apology. Was there an apology? I don't know. But, you know, like Premier said, they're good. They're in a good place. You know, they're posting each other on social media again. So, you know, I just hope that they keep that energy going. And just at the end of the day, y'all just stay friends. Just let it be y'all two. You know, it doesn't really need to be a whole adding Markel into the situation. Y'all just have y'all friendship over there. Do what y'all was doing prior before Markel even stumbled into the situation. Okay? Keep y'all friendship separate. And that's just advice. That's just honesty. That's just, you know, what it is. Anywho, moving on. Next we see the king, Dior. He does the little girl's hair. There's a designer that lives in Arlington, ugly, funny looking dude. He scams the girls. So he like gets like deposits for their prom dresses, but then you don't hear from him. And you know, he's just a scamartist.com. So he scammed the little girl, and you know, Dior felt bad for her, and somebody reached out to him to do the little girl's hair, you know, just to make her feel absolutely beautiful and perfect, because that is trifling. And that guy, his name is Anthony Weaver. So y'all don't order anything from her, okay? She will take your coin and you will not get a product, okay? So be very clear, okay? There's a lot of people out here who's taking these Google images, you know, putting their little stamp on it, making it seem like they are creating it. And they're getting these girls deposits and they're running off, child. So just beware, be cautious. But I love this moment. I love that Dior went and did that for the little girl. Let Dior tell it. He experienced the same thing with the same guy, taking his coin and not giving a product. So, I mean, it's just as worse as paying for a product and never getting it versus paying for a product and then getting it and it be half-assy. So it's just, it wasn't cool. It's not nice. Anthony Weaver, stop doing these girls like that. Like, you need to stop. You're all over the news. Everybody's talking about it. So I feel like, you know, I can say the name. I can say who it is. I mean, it's all over the goddamn place, okay? So at the end of the day, we got to do better as a people. Like, stop scamming, stop stealing, stop being roguish, and just do right by folk. You do right by people. Good comes to those who do good, okay? Can't be out here being mean, being mad, stealing, being grimy, and think you're going to get blessed. It just doesn't work that way, period. But shout out to Dior for making the girl feel beautiful. I absolutely love the hair. Yes, she looked absolutely grown, but at the end of the day, it's 2019, 2020. You know, prom is totally different from how it was when I went in 2010. You know, the girls are looking like they're going to the Oscars. You know, the girls are giving very much Met Gala tease. But I'm here for it though. You know, I absolutely love that whole the whole trend of prom and how everybody's just truly being bad bitches and being fly and just, you know, it's one night. You know, it's one night. So, you know, you're a senior, you've been working hard, you're finna graduate. Go turn up and look good, okay? So yeah, shout out to Dior for that. I love that moment. Absolutely love that moment. Next we see Kerry and Lyndon. My thoughts on Lyndon. Let's talk about Lyndon. I actually just followed Lyndon on Instagram. I like Lyndon. I like what Lyndon gives. I think he's very chill, very cool. Love the way he looks. Love the way he's built. I just like Lyndon. He's talented. I love the way he sings. And so him and Kerry, they're actually on their way to the airport because they're going to head to Atlanta because, you know, Kerry is going to perform and Kerry is going to do some recording and he's going to do, you know, all of this and all of that. So, you know, kudos to Kerry. Let me see. Let me see. What did I put? Yeah, so he's just going to perform. Kerry also said a comment that I just wasn't here for, saying that, you know, the girls don't really come see him and support him. For me, personally, I can only speak on me. I've supported Kerry pre-Chasing Dallas, during Chasing Dallas, and I'm going to continue to support him after the show. So when he's like, you know, it's crazy, I have to go to a different city to get, you know, recognition from the circle or for anybody like Kerry, I've always supported you. Don't know why you said that. I can't speak for these other people. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I know that King Cain has always supported you, shared your music. Like, I'm totally rooting for you. So just know that it's not everybody, it's not the entire circle. Some of us really do fuck with you, and some of us really do support your music. And that's just no cap, that's just the truth. Um, I've seen you perform. I've seen Kerry perform in person plenty of times at like this super super cute, like spoken word type of thing. So you know, I think he's talented. I mean, I live for him. So yeah, I don't really know what that comment was about, but you know, it is what it is. Um, at the performance, I definitely think he did good. He was giving us very much falsetto, uh, baby, so I totally went in for that. Like, do your thing, Kerry. Do you, boo? Give us a nasty falsetto run. It was brilliant. We see Oliver there. I love the fact that Oliver invited you out, brought you out, giving you that exposure in the Atlanta streets. And, you know, that was just dope to see, you know, the musical girls do that whole thing and have that whole moment. Um, I've seen him perform in person. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Congrats to Kerry. Shout out to Kerry. Do you, boo? Moving on, me, Womack, and Rock. We go to Skeevy. Skeevy's is it's in the neighborhood in Dallas. They sell like jock straps and dildos and all that type of extra stuff. You guys saw it, but I was doing my research on them because I'm like, hey, you know, I'm coming out with my jockstrap line. I'm coming out with my male lingerie line. I need to go see like who the hell is the competition? What are the girls buying? What does everybody like? You know, what material is popping? What material is too, you know, sweaty in the bally? So, you know, I really don't want that. So I invited Rock and Womack to come out and just have a good time and kiki and catch up. Um, um, First of all, Rock is totally giving me a lot in this scene. When I'm telling him about, you know, about Womack coming, and I guess I don't even remember. I didn't hear me call Womack girl, but that's what I say. That's how I talk. This is the LGBTQ community. Everybody calls each other girl. It is what it is. It's that what it at. So my whole thing is first of all, Rock, when you're like, oh well, don't call me girl. First of all, I didn't call Rock girl. I don't know, like, that's my whole thing. Like, I hate when the gays try to be so overly masculine. Like, at the end of the day, we all punks out here in these streets. You know, Rock, you are a porn star. You've done this, that, and the third. I'm sure that, you know, in that industry, the girls call each other girls. So it's not something that I feel was new or a shocker to Rock. But if you don't want to be called girl, that's why, like, in the scene, y'all, I'm so good at paying people dust and not really doing that whole thing. It was just like, oh, okay, you want to be called girl? Okay, you know. Even though I didn't call you girl, I was talking about somebody else. So, you know, that's just what it is. I'm going to continue to say what I want to say, call whoever what I want to call them. But you know, in that moment, like, girl, if you don't want to be called girl, I won't call you girl. Damn. But like I said, I did not call Rock girl. Rock was just giving very much. A little bit of a little crazy energy, but be very clear. I still love Rock to this day. I have absolutely no issue with Rock. You know, I love what Rock does. You know, like I said on the show, like, who hasn't seen Rock's videos from the past? I mean, come on now. So Anywho, so we're just looking around. We're just shopping, seeing what we're gonna get. Womack comes. I absolutely love Womack's outfit. I had saw him at North Park like the day before we shot this scene. And when I complimented his shoes, they were like rainbowish because they were like Pride, I guess Nike or Jordan or whoever it was. They had came out with like some Pride shoes, so his shoes were absolutely sickening. So even though like I'm chatting with him, like, hey, good to see you, then Rock's like, oh, so you're not gonna introduce us? Girl, hold on, hold on, Rock. I'm gonna introduce everybody. One moment, just let me speak to Womack. Let me say hi. Let me bring him into the scene the proper way. One moment. I'm going to introduce you, okay? Okay. This shit was just funny. Obviously, I love this scene though because I feel like this episode was so great. It was so positive. But when we got to the last scene that I'll get to in just a moment, it got a little rough. So I definitely feel like this scene with me, Rock, and Womack was needed. I definitely feel like this scene brought the comedy. I think it brought very much natural vibes, which is what you're always gonna get whenever I'm on the scene. It's gonna be very natural, very this, very that. And a lot of you guys were commenting saying, oh my God, Rock is just doing too much and this, that, woo, woo, woo. Being actually there in the scene, in the moment, I didn't feel any awkward tension or anything with Rock or anything like that, but I guess that just goes to me just being, reality TV ready, and just pretty much knowing that that's how the game goes. So it really wasn't awkward for me. I was just going with the flow, going with the scene, changing the topics of conversation, and just, really just moving forward with the flow of the scene. So I don't know. Do you guys feel like the scene was crazy? Do you guys feel like the scene was a little too much? What do you guys think? The thing just said 10%. Hold on, really, really quick. At the notifications, I need to look at did somebody just say I need to look at the comments? Not really. I don't really read the comments when I'm going live. And then again, this is my first time on YouTube live, so it's definitely gonna take some getting used to. Rock was being coy. Late, I just got a notification. I'm starting it up. He was trying to make the most of this time on camera. Rock energy was off. Womack is fine. Does he have a straight twin? I don't know. Yes, Rock was doing too much in that scene. Cain, I think you should look at the comments a little more along with the review. You were doing amazing. Thank you. Oliver, so draining. Ricci, yes, I died when you said this is not love and hip hop. I need Cain vibes. It's so refreshing. Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Reese's here. Wiley's here. Hey, guys. El Teddy, like I said in my review, y'all need to find Dior storyline. He and Trey Womack serve no purpose. Oop. Well, El Teddy, keep watching. Your opinion might change on that. Keep watching. For both of those guys. Keep watching. There's a no field. Oh, it wasn't shown. Okay, Reese, because I didn't see it in the show. So if you apologize, great. Good for you. No one wants you here. Go home. Yeah, go home. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. Sorry, my phone was finna go dead, so I had to do what I need to do, okay? I don't care for Trey Womack. Teddy, no, you totally have the wrong... Well, maybe that's your opinion. Hell, child, I don't know. So anywho, yeah, so that's pretty much wrapping up that scene. And then we see that, Rock shows his junk to Womack. Womack is just like, I'm not here for it. It's pretty much nothing to me. So it's like, Rock, so you're sitting here, low-key being condescending, but then you want to like, oh, I'm Rock, so boom, here's my picture. And it's like, Womack's like, child, ain't nobody studying you. Like, Womack totally paid the dust, which was hilarious to me. It was super Super, super, super funny. So you guys make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're subscribing. There's quite a few people watching right now, so that's what's up. That's what's up. Just go ahead and hit the like button as well. I'm also looking for moderators for when I go live. So if you want to be a moderator, just send me an email to kingcainstyling@gmail.com. You need to be active on YouTube, so that way I can add you as a moderator, because I'm going to need moderators in the chats as I'm going live. Next we see Imani Bunz. She got it right yet again. I kind of feel like these people need to be able to dish it and take it. Like, if you're going to throw some shade, you need to be able to receive it. You need to be able to know that somebody could shade you as well. And I kind of feel like she, episode 2, when we first got Imani's, take of the week and the thing, I was the very first person, that she did her thing too. So it's kind of like she gets everybody together as she's commentating. So it's like, don't be taking offense to it. Don't be getting in your bag about it, because it is a public platform. You will be talked about. And that's just what it is. But like I said, Imani Bunz, she got it right. She hit the nail on the hammer. So, I fucks with her. I love that thing that she's doing. I'm totally here for all of that. Like, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Anywho. Next we get to Georgina. Oh, yeah, I also want to come in back on the whole rock thing, because I had a lot of even like on my Facebook and Instagram, people was like, why was Rock doing that? Why was Rock doing that? Y'all, I'm 28. I'm a grown ass man. So I didn't really feel no type of way, with Rock. Like, that wasn't nothing. I want us to stop looking so in deep and into stuff like that. Like, there is no issue with us. There is no problem. He just doesn't want to be called girl, even though nobody called him girl. Okay? That's the main point of view from that scene I want y'all to know. No one called her girl. Oh, and in the scene, I also invited Rock to the KCLP, the King Kane Lingerie Party. So, he's definitely going to come, and it's going to be lit. It's going to be everything. Next, we get to Georgina and Ricci and, the whole big blow up at the end of the episode. This is probably about to be another 10 to 15 minutes real quick, this one last final scene, because there's so much that I have to say. I feel like there's a whole bunch of pot calling the motherfucking kettle black going on. There's a whole bunch of, oh, he did this to me, but, oh, you did this to that, but when he did it to me, it's a problem. Oh. It's a whole bunch of, I can dish it, but I can't take it, going on, and I'm just not here for it. So anywho, Ricci pulls up to Georgina's home, and Georgina's pretty much letting him know that he's having a weenie roast with chips. So, there is no potato salad, there is no beans, there's one bottle of wine for the girls to partake in. They're outside at the reconnecting. Okay, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? It just shows reconnecting right there with like a circle. So I really don't know if you guys can see and hear me. Just say yes. Awesome. Thank you, Hot Mess 2019. So anywho, he's having the weenie roast with chips. And then, the whole girl topic is brought up again. I feel like, Rock, you don't want to be called a girl. You don't really give girl tease. I get it. But Georgina, when you're giving girl tease every day, all day, and you don't want to be called girl, it doesn't make sense. So I totally agree with Ricci calling you girl, because, you are church lady. You are church mother. Okay. So, girl. Yes, that's you. They pretty much just get into a whole little conversation about how Georgina invited Thriller to come over, and Ricci's just like, well, last time I saw Thriller, it was a bunch of negative energy. She tried to attack me with her finger. She threw a cup of ice, and, it was just a mess. George didn't ask anybody to bring anything, so they only have, what he put out there. So at the end of the day, when you come to somebody's event, lead with love, come with a positive attitude, come to have a good time. Don't come to nobody's event being nasty, being mean, being ready to roast and be ready to be shady. Like when you come to somebody's event, lead with love sometime. Lead with, I'm here to have a good time and just support you. But they're at the weenie roast with chips. Georgina's just acting like she doesn't know what's going on between Thriller and Ricci. Maybe she didn't know, maybe she did know. But it is Dallas. Things do get around quite fast. That's just what it was. Let me see what y'all talking about, because these comments be coming and going and going. I love you too, Envy. Yeah, George know the truth. He need to stop pulling it. Yeah. Right. Because you can tell when somebody's truly shocked by something that they hear on camera versus when they're just trying to just be natural. When you're natural and you got it, it comes off that way. And when you don't have it and when you're not natural, it comes off looking absolutely forced and dumb. Why does Georgina have the bandana over her eye? Where was the eye patch? You typically always wear your eye patch, so I didn't understand the bandana being folded right there. Giving very much sailor tease. The girls love to call me the safety pin queen, but these girls wear some absolutely crazy things. Like, you sitting up here with this eye patch bandana covering the left side of your eye in the kitchen, cooking the weenies, getting the chips, getting the one bottle of wine, Girl, these people are crazy. But see, that's one thing I like about it. Like, I'm watching the show with you guys, and the scenes that I'm not at, it's like I'm watching them too, and I'm seeing what's going on as well. So it's interesting that Georgina and Ricci, they kind of go back and forth and have a little, little tig, and Ricci's like, well, my presence is enough, and girl, you didn't ask me to bring nothing, so if you would have asked me, I would have brought something, but all we have is weenies on the roast and chips. So I just thought that was a little key. That was just a little, moment. So anyways, they all go outside. They're sitting at the public pool at George's apartment complex. And everybody, it's Ricci there. George's best friend is there. Dior comes. And then next thing we see, Markel comes in. Negative energy with a little flask, like you already been drinking, probably already drunk. Probably done had about 10 to 12 cigarettes prior. So it's kind of like, okay, so you're coming already mad, you're coming already angry. What's tea? Like, what's going on? Like, yes, you and Ricci had y'all little spat at Ariel's performance, but y'all supposed to be good Judies. Like, is it not worth the conversation to move forward? Like, you're already coming in on 10. And Ricci's just pretty much like, really trying to pay Markel dust because he's being so nasty, and like even Ricci tries to get up and walk away because if you guys pay attention, you see Duran, that's Georgina's best friend. You see Duran, he's like sitting over there on the other side, not bothered, big swole arms out, looking mighty nice, by the way. So he really wasn't there for the girls and all that. So you see Ricci like, okay, I'm gonna separate myself. Let me walk over here. Let me get away from the drama because Markel, came to do tricks and shows and stunts and this and a whole bunch of that. Oh no, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. But we do see that this is the second time in a row where Markel is coming to somebody's event or where he's coming, to a group scene, already mad, already angry, face turned up. And it's just like, bro, what is wrong? And I agree with the collective, with you other guys who reviewed this show. There is totally something going on with Markel to where we just see this meanness. But I personally feel like that is the real Markel. From the first time I've met this girl has always been jealous and envious of me. She's always threw below the belt shade about me for absolutely no reason. And it's just ridiculous. I love how everything is being brought to the light about these people. And like I said in my last review, you give people enough time and enough rope, they'll eventually hang themselves. They'll eventually slice their own neck. So, you know, I just think it's beautiful, and I just think that everything that is coming out is the absolute truth, which is why I always say, pay attention to what Cain is saying. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. So you girls need to totally pay attention to what I say. If you watch my reviews and then you watch the next week's show, or you go back and watch it after you watch my review, you see the shit that I'm saying. You see it play out. You see that it's just a whole bunch of kerfuffleness, okay? Anywho, Ricci's trying to, you know, pretty much just trying to walk away and go over there with Duran. Duran don't really want to be bothered with y'all. Y'all need to go on somewhere. Ricci also alleged when him and Georgina were talking before they went out to the pool, Ricci alleged that Georgina and Markel had a situation on the back, on the side, or whatever that was. I don't know if that's true. It's definitely not hard to believe, because we all saw them at game night. You know, when the camera went over there to them, nobody really talked about that. Y'all over there slobbing each other down and doing that whole thing, but y'all so classy. Y'all got all the money. Y'all don't really do all that in front of everybody. Y'all prim and proper. Y'all got all the bags. Just be yourself, y'all. Be yourself. It lasts so much longer. And at the end of the day, when you're yourself and you're not a millionaire, you know, it's okay. It's okay to be normal. It is okay to just be yourself, be quirky, and just have a great time. Like, you don't always have to be so mean and nasty. Like, it's just it's cringeworthy to just sit back and watch every goddamn week people just being mean and hateful for no reason. It's draining just as a viewer, but it's quite entertaining, totally entertaining. Anywho, Ricci, you also dropped the F-bomb when you and Georgina were talking before y'all went to the pool. Come on now, we have to respect ourselves before we can expect the straight community to not call us the F-bombs and all that. So we have to respect each other, you know, with our wording and things like that. We cannot go overboard and do those types of things, period, okay? Did not like that. Anywho, so Markel comes to him, and Ricci's just having this whole back and forth thing, and then Antonio's name is brought up again. Pretty much, y'all, Antonio is just the one who's allegedly being messy between Markel and Ricci. We all know that, you know, Markel was upset because he felt like Ricci was going around saying that they were dating, which wasn't the case, allegedly, which I believe that I don't see them doing anything or being together or having any type of, because aren't y'all sisters? Aren't y'all friends? Aren't y'all, like, what's tea? Wow, what you mean you felt the way too? Scalandra, what you feel the way about, sis? Why Antonio's name keep getting brought up in the mess? Because Antonio, I can only speak for my run-ins I've had with Antonio. Yes, Antonio has been messy. He was trying to comfort me and just speak on lies about me to my good Judy Aubrey. I don't know why you did that, thinking that Aubrey wasn't gonna come back and tell me. So when it comes to Antonio and this messy name, personally, in King Kane's opinion, he has been messy involving me. So maybe he is being messy involving these other people. I don't know. Hey, Whitney. Love you, Whitney Brown. I don't know. Are you guys saying it? Did he have the red eye from Catching the Red Eye? All wrong. All bad acting, Thriller. They weren't really trying to fight. Yeah, I have to go back and read y'all comments later. I'm just trying to get through this review. I'm almost done. Give me about 6-7 minutes. So yeah, so then, you know, Antonio's name is just brought up, and then here go Georgina acting like she don't know who nobody is. Well, who's Tonio? Who's Tonio? And I love when Markel said, oh, no, the Tonio that you was trying to steal from your bestie. So if you guys go back to, like, my review, either it was episode 3 or 4, when I said that, you know, Tonio had put that out there that, you know, Georgina and the bestie allegedly were both trying to talk to him and have that thing, you know, so it was put out there on the show by Georgina's friend Markel, who was just sitting right there. It was kind of like when Kenya told Cynthia, well, but you the one who brought the, you know, the cookie lady to your engagement so she could tell Tanya that she was messing with her husband. So it was kind of like that type of moment. So are y'all friends? See, that's why these girls are not my friends. We are just in the circle trying to get to know each other. Because if my friend gonna throw me under the bus like that so quick, so soon, baby, Did y'all clock that? I liked it though. I liked it though. Yeah, put him on blast, Kel. But Miss Georgina straight laid Markel out in that moment. You know, it was pretty much on some. I know you and Ricci finna have y'all go back and forth, but let me tell you this: like, don't be sitting up here coming to my home. You know, don't be coming to goddamn Potter's house, Addison, Texas, with that bullshit. Okay, don't come here. Come with facts. Come with this. Come with that. So, you know, George got his friend what's the name together, but I love that as well because like I said in my previous review, nobody ever holds Thriller accountable for her mean, nasty, negative, below the belt behavior. So, you know, in this scene, you know, I'm totally not here for Georgina. I never will be. But I did love to see Georgina getting Thriller together about that. Like, girl, come with facts, come with valuable information. And then Georgina's like, well, the same thing you're saying Ricci did to you, you just did to me. You know, you're just dry coming from me. It's boo, 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 boo. It's a whole bunch of pot calling the kettle black. Georgina, there's the same thing that you have done to me. There's the same thing that you have tried to do when you have just been trying to squabble for a storyline. So you have done these things as well. So, you know, it's just funny to see all y'all just sitting out there going back and forth, pot calling the kettle black. All y'all have done this type of behavior to each other and to other people. So at the end of the day, don't get mad when it's done to you. That's just life. That's just karma. That's just what it is. That's just what it's going to be. That's just going to be what it has always been. Always been. You put in your 8 hours for the powers. Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. Okay. So, anywho, I don't know. But then, you know, like I said in my last review, Markel is just super, super hurt that, you know, Ricci was pretty much paying him dust along at this time in filming. Like I said, during this time of filming, Ricci was pretty much under Dior and Ariel's ass, really trying to, you know, be besties with them and have that thing. So Markel was just pretty much in his bag. He thought he was losing his friend because you even see him say, oh, girl, you ain't got no friends. You did all this with your friends. Oh, these are your summer friends? Oh, this who you hanging out with now? So it's also childish. It's also very much high school, you know. If friends can hang out with whoever they want to, like your friend can have other friends and have other circles that they cool with, like stop it. Like we have to get out of that mentality to where, oh, my friend can only be my friend, you know? It's so childish. Like Ricci said, Markel, you're the oldest girl out there acting like that. So, you know, we just expect, you know, a little bit more maturity. Okay, we just expect a little bit more maturity at the end of the day, okay? You girls have to absolutely get it together. You guys cannot shade people and try to be mean to me and be mean to other people, and then when it happened to you, it's, oh my God, how could this person say that? And so I also didn't like when they were going back and forth, and Ricci's like, oh, you trying to sleep with boom, boom, and like they bleeped the name out. I don't like that. Markel, Ricci, and other people, they always like to talk about who other people are sleeping with, who other people are talking to, who don't sleep with that person, who ain't slept with that person. Markel's always so concerned about what went down with me on the party bus in 2018 in Atlanta. He's always so concerned about who's sleeping with who, what's going on. So I feel like don't be trying to blur out names. Like if he's trying to sleep with people and do that, go and put it out there. Like that's not fair. That's not right. And whoever the name was, Markel had to douse his drink on Ricci because whoever that guy was or whatever the tea was with that, Markel said that it was below the belt. But Markel, you go below the belt, so a bitch can't go below the belt on you? It all goes back to pot calling the kettle black. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Moving on. Like I said, the whole compare contrast, you see Ricci in premiere makeup, it was very genuine. It was very sweet. It was a true friendship. It was very Cynthia and Nene. But then when we get to Thriller and Ricci, it's just very much toxic. You guys aren't real friends. You guys haven't been real friends. I don't even know why Ricci brought her back. You know, it's not like she brought anything season 1. And that's just the truth. You know, reality TV is a business. You need people who are going to bring something. Or if you're not going to bring nothing, at least have a handsome face. Okay, at least be cute. So then again, I don't know. And then again, I don't hate these people. I don't have an issue with these people. I'm just reviewing the show and calling shit out as I see it because I hate when people act like they can't be came for when they are the ones doing the most coming for. I absolutely hate it. I love to see it. Anywho, moving on. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. But I do also want to come in and say that Georgina did own that him and Antonio had talked. And when he said that, I said, oh, this shit is getting good. Literally, I'm just sitting there. I'm high as hell. And I'm just like, oh my God. So maybe Antonio isn't just this big liar that everybody's trying to make her out to be. So pay attention. Like I said, y'all gonna have to ask Tonio those questions. Tonio, you really need to clear your name. You really need to go live. You need to do an interview. You need to do something to clear your name because these people are trying to drag you and make you look like this mess box. So I don't know. But like I said, you have been messy towards me. So maybe that's still your tea. Maybe it's not. But I don't know. Anywho. It just seems like everybody was being mean to each other. Even George is like, Markel can't come back to my house. He can't. And my whole thing is put the name back in there on the uncut. I want to know who it was he was trying to sleep with that just sent him over the edge. Because at the end of the day, he knows stuff about people. He won't know everybody's business. Why can't nobody know nothing about what this bitch got going? It's not fair. I feel like be fair. Be fair all across the board with T. Like, that's just what it is. So anyways, he threw the drink. Ricci tried to walk away, tried to be the better woman, tried to move forward, and, tried to respect the house. And then Markel walks by, and Ricci was like, bitch, take your ass home, threw his drink, and take your ass to Love and Hip Hop because this is not where you belong. So Ricci, it's like you see it for yourself. You shouldn't have brought her back. It's so negative. It's so toxic. It's not good. Let's just be done with it already. Let's just be done with it. Let's just stop it. It's okay to stop being friends with somebody. It's okay for a friendship to collapse, But I feel like if it's real, it wouldn't even went that far. Because next thing we see, Markel done picked up a chair and done threw it at Ricci and hit him in the bike. So, and it did look like it hurt. That chair looked like it motherfucking hurt it. And then, Ricci's just reading him on how he has no class. Next thing we see, Markel coming back with another chair. And, Ricci's like, y'all get him. Y'all get him. Y'all get him. Now, Ricci, you go get his ass, girl. You go take that chair out of her hand and let this hoe know that she needs to leave this scene because she's doing too much. And I also want to comment, there was a lady there that she looked like Aunt Jemima. She had her hair wrapped up, dark skin, heavy set lady. Her and her child were there, and y'all was just out there at this pool acting a goddamn fool. This lady's sitting over here trying to season her meat, season her pork chops, season her ribs, make sure her barbecue sauce is hidden and doing what that needs to do. And y'all out here acting a fool. Yet again, how he just acted a fool at Pride, trying to fight Ricci, throwing the drink. So, I don't know. Is it just me? Or, like, I hate when motherfuckers try to act so classy and like they got so much money and just so above and do some of the most ratchetest shit. Like, that is just crazy to me. Like, a nigga like me, like, I'm my own. Yes, like, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get to where I go. I can sit and have lunch with Michelle Obama, but I can also go to goddamn Oak Cliff and buy me a gram of weed. You feel what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to maneuver and be a chameleon and, turn it on, but it still be true and own who you are. So a motherfucker can be like, well, I mean, he came and had, a classy dinner with me, but I know the bitch will turn up and get ratchet. So it's just kind of like, stop trying to act like you're better than people when you know you're trash. That's just what it boils down to. That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not a person that's for physical violence. I hate it. I feel like we all some grown-ass men who trying to grow our brands, grow our businesses, or, let the girls tell it lack thereof for some of us. So it's just kind of like, stop it. Stop with the physical violence. Stop being silly. Stop. Just stop. 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 But I did love when, Ricci when we got to finally see Thriller's book, which I've already seen it before. Like I said, my sister bought it, my cousin bought it, and Aubrey bought it. I think it was like $3.17 on Amazon. So, it was very affordable. So I've skimmed his books a few times, and, they are very much, here's a word, space, 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 space. Here's another word, space, 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 space. There's another word, So the girls were so quick to talk about, me being the safety pin queen, but, the pamphlet is just not there. It wasn't a good read. So anywho, y'all out here, Angel Mama just trying, and then Angel Mama, you just see her face. Like Angel Mama was just not here for her. The child running around in the background with his towel on. The child just want to get in the pool and swim. It's July 4th weekend. Y'all throwing chairs. Like, what if that chair would have hit that child? What if that chair would have hit that lady? Then it just would have been some whole other shit. Period. So that's pretty much my review over Chasing Dallas season 2 episode 5. Y'all, the show is about to get even better. Things are about to take a dramatic twist, a dramatic change. So keep watching, stay tuned, pay attention to every little detail, pay attention to everything that's about to go on from episode 6 until I tell y'all that you can stop worrying about it, okay? So really, guys, start paying attention now. This is the time to really start looking at people and seeing how people move, seeing who people really are, because the girls are about to show y'all exactly who they are, okay? everybody want to come for Cain episode 1, so I'm just eager to see how the public is about to take some of these girls moving forward, okay? Okay. So are there any questions? I have about 2 minutes. I can ask questions. I'm looking at the comments now so I could give a rebuttal to some comments. Is there anything you girls want to know? I'm actually in Atlanta right now. Shout out to my friend Tisha. Today's Tisha's birthday. You guys go check her out on Rich Hair. She sells bundles, lace fronts, this, that, and the third, honey. And I know some of you girls rock the quick weave ponytails. We could definitely go get y'all some of that. We could definitely do that. So I'm actually in Atlanta right now. We're getting ready to get out and start our day. So yeah, anybody in Atlanta, what's tea? Y'all trying to kiki? Anybody want to take me out for a drink or a shot or a beverage or whatever the case may be? Let me know what time it is. Cain, you should join Chasing Atlanta. I'm not opposed to joining Chasing Atlanta. I am moving to Atlanta next month, so if the door's open, the opportunity presents itself. It's totally not something I would run away from because I love the brand, and I love some of those girls. Some of those girls need a reality check. I definitely think I will bring the real to La La Land. So who knows? I love you too, Lady Boss Christina. A+ review. Thank you, Michelle. Dry ass Markiel. He said he'll send me a book, so I want to see. LOL. Yeah, giving you the real tea. When you say that, you said that quite some time. So does she have one to send you? Does she not have any more? Is she not trying to promote it? Baby, I don't know. I can't believe you're leaving Texas. Yes, I was born and raised in Texas. I'm 28 years old. I'm from a small town, East Texas, Tyler. And I left Dallas. I've been in Dallas 2.5 years. I'm just ready to go, like living consistently. And I'm just over it. I want more. Like I want a bigger bag. I want that feeling that I get every time I come here. I want that feeling, and that's why I'm coming. That's why I'm coming. Well, safe travels. Thank you. I'll be back in Texas Monday. I don't know about Ricci G didn't smack lotion on his face. Yeah, I don't know, but I can say this. Ricci, like his reads are getting a lot better this year. And Ricci is like very quick with it. Like I didn't know Ricci could be that quick with the shade because I felt like last year Charles was just eating her up. So, and she really didn't have a quick little thing, So I like to see it. I like to see Ricci have a quick, nasty read for these girls because these girls try to have their quick, nasty reads. Okay? I'm here up on Instagram so we can get this interview done. Yes, we could get it done early in the morning. That's cool. On the trailer, there was a brawl. Were you there? Yeah, I don't want to speak on the brawl until you guys see it and just see how it all played out and what caused the brawl and why it was actually a brawl. But yes, I was totally there. It was my event. So yes, I was there, honey, looking absolutely delectable. I look, oh my God, at my lingerie party, $1,000,000. Cain looks like $1,000,000. I can't wait to talk about the looks too, but I want to wait till the episode comes out because I want to go down and give a review on everybody's look because I was very, very much strict on what was accepted and what wasn't accepted to wear. So that's going to be interesting when you guys see what everybody wore, and then I talk about, I'll review that episode. Is that your dog? No, that's my best friend dog. That's Nala. That's Tisha. Y'all know Tisha, my friend that does the hair. She sells the hair. She has like the little pins. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out on Instagram at Tisha Moe, M-O-E. Like I said, share her hair page. Today's her birthday. My bitch is 28. We grown. We grown over here. We grown over here. We grown over here, whores and bitches and things. We grown. Okay? We about 30, 40, 50. Oh, cute. Yeah. Yeah, and I used to be totally scared of dolls, but God is good. Come on in the room on me. Can you save this? I need to watch it from the beginning. Yeah, I'm going to be saving all my lives, y'all. And I am monetized now. Thank you, Lord. So y'all be sure that y'all watching the ads and you guys are really letting motherfuckers know that they need to go check out Cain and see what the hell Cain got going. I'm also about to start selling my 25, 50, 75, 100 pack safety pins that you guys can, like, you know, put together on cute little stuff and, you know, just, you know, keep that whole safety pin trend going because that's what I do. Did you guys pay attention to New York Fashion Week? Did you guys see how many safety pins that these top-notch designers were using? So am I there, but just not there yet? Okay, yeah, I've always been ahead of my time. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, once I make it to New York Fashion Week and my designs are, my models are walking down the runway, drenched down and goddamn me, safety pins, you know, it's going to be a key, you know, and, you know, I just love the fact that I'm doing this show and really just showing the progression because once I truly make it, it's going to be such a key to go back and look at me on the show and like, oh my God, this was like, wow, that was Cain back in the day. So yeah, it's all good. It's all love. Any more questions? Questions, comments, concerns? Certain people weren't in this episode. Were they missed? Certain people weren't in last week's episode. Were they missed? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I love how production is keeping all of the originals in almost every episode. Yes, giving you the real tea. Tonio needs a green screen. I agree. Yes, Ricci was reading. I love how we got to see that book being triple spaced. And the font was size 28. So yes, yes, yes. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Let's see. Why Antonio name? Okay, yeah, I already answered that. He had issues with Sky. Was that the season 1? I have to watch the first season. Yes, love season 1 of Chasing Atlanta. Love those girls. Love those trailblazers. Love that. Something wrong with his eye, something? Baby, I don't know. I know he had an infection, which is why he was wearing the eye patches. How many people on this bitch? 74. Okay, I need all 74 of you whores to hit the like button. So is there anybody on the cast who's watching? So I know y'all be watching my reviews. Is there anybody who has a rebuttal for anything that I said? Did I come for somebody that you're cool with? Is there anything did I lie on my review about anything? Is there anything, you know, I don't think I said anything too mean or below the belt. I think I just pretty much said what everybody else said. I pretty much just reviewed, you know, everything that went on in the episode, you know. I think I'm very fair. I don't think I'm a biased reviewer just because I'm on the show. As y'all can see, I still give these girls compliments and their roses when they do things I live for. If they wear something I like, you know, I'm totally not a hater. Never been. So, you know, I'm just asking. I'm just saying, okay? Last season, I honestly don't like anyone except for you. The rest are late, tired, and over. I love some of the girls. I really do. What happened to Sis, who was addicted to coke from the makeup artist? I don't know. She when the trailer came out and all the promos were coming out for season 2, you know, her and I were good. The day I signed my season 2 contract, we went out to eat, we kikied, you know, we just talked about how good it's gonna be for her to come back, and you know, people see that we were good. But then when all the traction started happening from season 2, she got in her bag and tried to read me and Ricci. Ricci laid her ass out on his Facebook Live. I lay her ass out on my Instagram story. So I don't really know what she has going. Don't really care. Don't care. Kerry D can really sing. What do you think about Rilla implying you was? Yeah, I just thought that was late. I thought that was so below the belt. But you know, when they go low, I go lower. It is what it is. You know, I can take it. I can totally dish it. It is what it is. I'm not a weak bitch. I'm not one who's like, no, y'all can't come for me. No, because bitch, when you come, then I come. That's it. Northside Tyler represent already, Scalandra. Scalandra, where are you from? And Kerry D isn't a songstress. I can't get into his SoundCloud. I love Kerry. He sounds really good. I don't know why he said he gotta leave to get recognition from the circle, because bitch, I support you. Yes, Womack is a top. Yes, yes, yes. Love your reviews. Thank you. Rock personality. Yeah, Rock was very dry. Yeah, Trey Womack is one. There's 2 Treys. There's another one, and then there's Trey Womack, the one that I always film with. The crew will be interviewing Kerry D tonight. Okay, y'all should ask him why he said that when people have supported him. That's the same thing I said when people want to fight Ricci. He acts shocked. I felt like that chair thing was just that was too much. That chair thing was too much. That chair thing was too much. A bitch started cheering me. We could never come back from that. We could never be cool again. Like, who goes that far with their friends? Like, I understand you're going to have a disagreement with your friend, but why do you have to go that far? Like, please don't put your hands on me, friend. Please don't touch me. That's crazy. When they go low, I go lower. Yeah, shout out to Poets. Poets has always been just a genuine #1 supporter of mine since episode 1. I just love her. I really, really do. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm ready. I can end this whenever. So yeah, you ready? Okay. All right, guys. So I've been on for an hour. When I get some more time, I'll go live and start, because I've asked you guys on my community feed and on my Instagram, like different topics and things I can talk about when I go live. So I'll be back more often now that I have, you know, mobile live streaming available to just go live. So you guys will see more of me. Like I said, keep watching those ads, because a bitch is monetized now and I want my YouTube coin, be very clear. Also, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all of my social medias in the description, and just keep rocking with us. Like I said, the show gets better and better, and true colors be revealed. So I can never look at Markel the same if someone said he looks like the father from The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. Yes, I saw that coming and I died. Yeah, he looks like Thriller. Imani Bunz, I think she called him Skeletor from that Cartoon Network commercial. So, you know, UGLY, he ain't got no alibi, he ugly. What, he ugly. Alright, guys, I love everybody. Peace. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, keep rocking with Cain. I love you guys. I love everybody who tuned in, even those who not subscribed, even those of you who are on the cast who watch my reviews religiously and act like you don't. I love you for viewing. Leave a comment from time to time. You know, y'all just keep giving me that money. Alright, peace.